Whoa!
Early Nevada prospectors risked it all trying to tame the Big Empty.
Oh, Jesus, Christmas. It's dynamite!
150 years later, things aren't that different.
This is it, man. This is where you go if you're in big trouble.
Scott and I are heading to the part of the state where nobody ever goes.
Look at this bad boy, dude!
But where nobody goes,
Oh!
I see potential.
That's gonna cost you some money.
Oh, man, I'm in heaven. Got to love Nevada. I feel lucky out here. I'm Brady.
$9,325 selling some old treasures.
I make a heck of a living tracking down the treasures of the old Wild West. My trail partner, Scott Glaze, is an antique guns expert.
We've taken cowboy history and have built it into a business, buying and reselling to avid collectors.
$500 a pair.
Fine.
Our hunting grounds are rundown ranches and abandoned mines. And our prize, ghost town gold.
It's thanks to these hills that Nevada is known as the Silver State. With one mining rush after another, countless Nevadans stake their lives on these lonely valleys, leading them to a better life. But living out here is hard, and the house usually wins. Scott and I are following their footsteps and looking for our own unpicked gold mines.
I think this is it, man. It's a rough pass, but I think, it's a typical Brit-Eaton shortcut.
We're heading to a tiny mining camp up in the Tiobe Mountains that's too small to even name. It's a hardscrabble life that not many people are up for. 150 years ago, these valleys were crisscrossed by the Pony Express. A job so dangerous that only orphaned teenagers were encouraged to apply. But it was a gamble that paid out. Riders made a year's salary with just a few weeks of work, running mail across the Big Empty between Missouri and California in just over a week. There was nothing here back then either, but their grit paved the way for mining camps like this one just down the road.
Well, look, check this out. Ooh, hey, there's some old buildings right here.
I like the looks of that place, actually.
To the untrained eye, these old garages and sheds look like they went up just 20 or 30 years ago. But this mining camp has been inhabited since just after the Pony Express. We're just gonna pop in and see who we meet.
Whenever I see old galvanized tin buildings, old stuff like this, my car just naturally pulls over. All my instincts are popping.
There's some cement poodles. I actually sell the heck out of those things.
Oh, here's people. Hey, hello.
When we go introduce ourselves, they're a little bit cautious, but that's completely understandable.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I have no idea who this guy is. None whatsoever.
But we didn't know if you had anything might be for sale.
Are you guys into the dust buying business?
We're kind of rolling the dice when we go talk to Jack in Virginia. This is a complete cold contact. First impressions can last a long time.
Asking folks about their family history is a great way to make them feel at ease.
So your parents had this place. What did they do for a living?
They had the mail route, Star Route mail carriers.
They delivered mail 6 days a week.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
On Saturdays.
Saturdays.
First there was the Pony Express, then came the Star Route. For more than a century, these guys went where the post office couldn't hack it, braving blizzards and floods to get the mail out to the loneliest stretches of the West. Even in the 40s, Virginia's dad was still pulling 1,000 miles a week out here, saving everything he owned behind these doors. And when I notice the locks, I start seeing dollar signs.
I see some great things right off the bat. I see an old trap hanging along the wall.
Oh my. Look at this box here, Scott. That's a pretty cool box.
I immediately see an old Berman bird bit in there.
They call this a bird bit because it looks like there's a little bird head right in here. Little bit fancy.